this is going to be about money.
We can start
Yeah, I'm quite excited. I'm sure some people are hoping I share this money. But I'm actually going to do the opposite. I'm going to keep it. Yes, and the reason is the commandment I'm going to give, which is it's not about how much you earn, but how much you can keep. That determines how wealthy you're going to be. So, have you ever wondered why the rich keep getting rich and the broke people stay broke? Yeah. So, I know that there are so many people, myself included, who has always thought that it's about my income level. The more I receive, the more salary I have, the richer I'm going to be. But then I have seen so many people with high income, but they are still broke at the end of the year, and they're wondering what's happening. I've seen people with 7-figure businesses, and after a year, they are still cash poor. And there's a reason for that. Today, I'm here to talk about assets and liability. A very important topic that people are not really conscious of. But before I explain what asset and liability is, I want us to understand two terms. One is cash flow, and the second is expense. Expense. So cash flow is money coming to you. Expense is money you spend. Very simple. Now, before I go on into defining asset and liability again, I want us to forget about what we might have learned maybe in our financial economics or accounting classes. And asset is anything that produces more money, while liability is anything that takes away money from your pocket. So assets, anything that produces money; liability is anything that takes money out of your pocket. Now, if you look at the way the broke, the middle class, and the rich spend their money, you get to understand this terminology better. And I'll start with the broke. When I say broke, I am not referring to the destitute. I'm referring to that large portion of the society that always live from paycheck to paycheck, who never seems to have any money at the end of the month. And unfortunately, I'm sure many of us here can relate to that. So on payday, broke people buy what I call stuff. You may be wondering what stuff. Stuff is that inexpensive thing that people buy that they don't really need to survive. So you go to someone's house and you cannot literally find space around tabletops around the house. You see their house full and cluttered with stuff. And you wonder, where did they get all these things from? Where did they buy it from? They buy it from the roadside, sales, garage sales and all of that. And the funny thing is, we all justify buying all those things by saying it costs so little. But over the years, it's all we ever have. And I'm not trying to undermine, neither am I taking shots at any group. I just see a lot of financially difficult situations out there, and it doesn't really have to be so. So creating wealth is not a mystery. It's a formula. If you're not creating wealth, it's either you don't know the formula or you are not applying it. So the broke people have expenses. Now the middle class, this is a very tricky group. The middle class always buy liability that they think are assets. So this is my standard narrative of middle class. Maybe you graduate from school, you get a good paying job. Next thing is to buy a house or move to a bigger house, get a pay, or get married. Levels don't change, meaning you've leveled up. I will definitely buy a new iPhone 10 Max that consumes data like crazy. But the problem with all of this is that I would think that I am acquiring assets, but I'm only acquiring liability. Now I'll have to pay for house maintenance, car upkeep. I have to also pay for the huge data consumption for my expensive phone. So in essence, unless you have a paradigm shift about what you do with your money, you always match up your income level with your expenses and liability. Now, the rich buy assets. Again, assets is anything that produces money into your pocket. Now, the money cycle looks like this. You buy an asset that produces cash flow, use that money to buy more assets that produce more cash flow. Use that money to even buy more assets to produce more cash flow. So the rich spend their money in buying things that produces more money. Now, I'm sure everybody is feeling judged right now. But it absolutely blows my mind when people say, because there are different types of assets like stocks, bonds, education, as long as it's going to provide more money into your pocket. So it absolutely blows my mind when people say, well, what if I lose money with the business or with the real estate or with the paper assets? But they don't say the same thing when it comes to buying their second enormous TV with another DSTV, which will be worthless in a year and will create liability every single month. So I would rather lose my money with the business than getting another TV that I don't even need. So I'll repeat what I said. The commandment is not about how much you earn, but how much you can keep. That determines how wealthy you're going to be. And when I say keep, I'm not just talking about saving, I'm talking about investing. Toastmasters.